Hi, today I want to tell a short story. It's about the first time I tried to speak English in public. I still remember that moment very clearly. I was very nervous. My heart was beating fast. My hands felt a little cold, and in my mind, one question kept repeating: what if I make a mistake? That question stayed in my head the whole time. Before I opened my mouth, I already imagined the worst situation. Maybe people would laugh. Maybe people would judge my accent. Maybe they would think my English was bad. So for a few seconds, I almost stayed silent. But something inside me said, just try. So I started speaking, and guess what happened? Nothing dramatic. Nobody laughed. Nobody stopped me. Nobody said anything bad. Actually, most people just listened. Some people even smiled, and that moment taught me something important. Most of the fear was only in my head. People were not judging me as much as I thought. They were just listening the message. After that experience, I understood something. When we learn a language, we focus too much on mistakes. But communication is not about perfect grammar. It's about sharing ideas. If your idea is clear, people will understand you. And when people understand you, that is already a success. Since that day, I still feel nervous sometimes, but the fear is smaller now because I already proved something to myself. I can speak. Maybe not perfectly, maybe not smoothly, but I can speak. And every time I speak, I get a little better. That's how progress works. Small steps, small courage, repeated more times. So if you're afraid to speak English, your first step doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. And once it happens, the next step becomes easier. That was my story, and I'm still learning. Thank you.